Hello guys, it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So it's Monday, so we've got a mixed media project, and today I'm playing with the Tim Holtz collage paper and my Derwent Inktense blocks. So what I've done off camera, just to make it a bit quicker, I've cut some black card and then I've cut a piece of white card. The white card measures 4 by 6, and then I've just gone up 1/8 of an inch all the way around. So my white card's going to get stuck onto there. I'm just going to round the corners of the white card first. I'll just find my corner around it. Let's just get a bin. I don't know whether to round the black ones as well. I think, no, I'm going to leave the black. Come on, stop messing about. It does me head in, this corner rounder. Sometimes it works absolutely fine. Oh, very temperamental, aren't they? Okay, and then this one. Okay, right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to glue this. This is watercolour card. I've just used it just because I had it on my desk, if I'm honest with you. Let's just get my glue out and let's glue these down first. Okay. Just going to try and centre it so that there's the same gap all the way around. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just wanted it, then you could see the black in the background. Okay, and let's do this one. Put that one on. And then this one. Come on, glue. Okay, put that on there. Okay, right, so what I'm going to do now, let's just pop the lid on there. I'm going to just get my collage roll. This one is the botanical. I've not even opened it, look, isn't that terrible? Okay, I don't need that. And I'm going to have a look and decide what piece of the collage roll I want to use. So I think I definitely want this flower here. I definitely want that bit there. And we'll go for this bit here, I think. So I'm just going to use my water brush, as you do with napkins, just to try and turn around it. Just trying to be careful. Okay, so I need to try and rip a little bit off the bottom of there. In fact, if I just put a little bit of water there, it should tear off for me. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so there's one. I want this big flower here. In fact, let's just go around that one there. That's that one. I'm going to save that little bit because it'll come in for collaging. And then let's go around this one here. I'm not too bothered about a straight edge at the bottom because it's going to stick onto that journal card. Right, pull that off. Just pop that back in the box. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I've got my cards. I'm going to collage this on. I need to cut it down a little bit more, so I'm just going to try and tear it a little bit. I could put it that way actually. Yeah, let's put it that way. So I've got my gel medium. This is matte gel. I'm just going to put a bit on me. Let's just put some on here first. Okay, and then I'm going to put on my, I don't know whether I want it that way or, I think it'll be nice that way, won't it, the flower? Let's go like that. And then just carefully going over. It's quite strong, this collage paper. I want to put the gel medium over the top. One, to make sure it's stuck down, and two, so that when I use my Inktense blocks, they'll go on easier. They won't all get absorbed. The paper won't suck it all in because I've got the matte medium on the top. Okay, so there's that one. Let's just put that over there for a minute. Let's get this one. How do I want this one? Yeah, I think we're just going to go like that. So let's put some of this glue on. Stick it down. Yeah, the straight edge doesn't really bother me on that side because you can't really, it blends in to the paper. Just be generous with your glue. You can use Mod Podge, you can use watered down PVA, you can use whatever you normally use for collaging with. I've got a little wrinkle in it there, but that's fine, I don't mind about that. Okay. And then this one, just going to see if I can put some of the leaves as well. Yeah, that should be okay. Right, let's put some glue on here. Oh, too much, way too much. Let's see if I can put some of that back in. Oh no. Where can I put it just for a minute? Let's just put it on there. Okay. And then this piece I'm just going to sort of stick across the middle there. Right, that's well stuck down, so I've wasted a load of gel medium there, but never mind, I don't need all that. Right, let me just pop that to one side for a minute. I'm just going to grab a wet wipe just to put my brush in. I meant to get some water just to keep it wet. Right guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my heat gun and just dry off this collage paper, and then I'll be back. Okay, so that's dry. I've got a little script stamp here and my black archival ink. I'm just going to do a bit of script stamping just round the edges. Like that. Same on this one. Yeah, like that. And then this one. I love this stamp. I don't know where I got it from. Oh, it's a Do Craft stamp. I've had it for years, but it's a really nice little script stamp. Okay, so let's just put a bit around that side, a little bit on there. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. Right, what I'm going to do now, let's just put that over there out the way, is I've got my die cutting machine. I'll just put that paper there for a minute, and I'm going to put my, I've chosen 3 3D embossing folders. This one is a Tim Holtz, a Sizzix one, and it's like leaves. This one is called Floral Pillows. They're all 3D embossing folders. And then this one is called Lacy. Sorry for the rustling, let's just get rid of that, and let's do this one first. So I'm going to put my paper into my embossing folder. Okay, I'm going to get my sandwich. And I'm going to try with all my muscles to get this through. Oh, it's really difficult with these 3D embossing folders. I had to research which plates to use. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the camera and just put these through the embossing folders, and then I'll be back. Okay, so you wouldn't believe me, as soon as I paused the camera it went through no problem, and that is what they look like. Doesn't that look lovely on there? I am going to use them as journal cards, so I probably will put something on the back, or I might just put them in a journal as decorative journaling cards. And then we've got that one. Beautiful, aren't they? You don't have to put them through the embossing folder. I just thought it finished them off. So that's them. So let's move them out the way now. Okay, and then I want my scrap of paper just to paint on. I'm just going to get a piece of scrap paper. Okay, so let's do this one first. Which way around is it? That way. So I've got my Inktense blocks by Derwent. Okay. I've got, let's use the lid as a little palette. Just going to spritz some water on the lid. I've got a couple of little paint brushes. I don't know what number they are. I've just got 2 paint brushes here. I'm going to put some water on my flower, and I'm going to loosely, I'm not looking for perfection because I'm not a perfectionist when it comes to paints and that, definitely not. I'm going to put some colour on, and just use your brush. I'm going to do it all one colour, this one. Like I said, guys, I'm no expert painter, am I? Heck, I wish I was. Let's get a bit more water. You know, you can keep going over it depending on what depth of colour you want. A little bit more water. Right, I'm going to let that just dry that off, and I might come back in with a little bit more colour. Let's just dry that off first. To dry, I'm just going to go back in and just add a little bit more colour to this side here. These are nice, these. They work like the pencils, they're very pigmented. Get a nice colour. Missed a little bit out up here. More water. You only need a tiny bit of water. Right, I think I'm happy with that. Okay, let's put that back. Let's just rinse my brush out, and let's put a bit more water on. You would think I didn't have a palette, wouldn't you? I've got tons of palettes. Right, and I'm going to use this green for the leaves. Right, I'm just going to dry that off, and then I might come back in with a bit more green. Okay, I'm just going to go back in with a little bit more green, just on these leaves. Yeah, that's better. Just deepen the colour a little bit. Okay, so there we go. So there's that one. Right, let me just rinse my paintbrush again. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get another one, I'm going to get this one. Okay, so I'm just going to do exactly the same. Blue.
You could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you, you don't even notice. Should've told you straight away, you don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed.
Attempt at just colouring in the flowers a little bit. What I want to do now is I want to add some black splatters. Just get my, I think I'll just want a little thin brush. I could do with putting some more paper down really. I'm going to do them one by one. See if I can put a bit of, which way did that go? Yeah, it was that way, wasn't it? Because the stamping's the right way. Oh, just give that a shake if I can get into it. Right, this is just acrylic paint watered down. I'm just gonna, oh, I mustn't have put the brush in. No. Let's just get something to tap with. Pencil. Don't want too much, only want a little bit, just like that, just a few little splatters. Let's get the next one. I'm not dipping my brush in deep enough. Yeah, that'll do. And the last one. Come on, you daft brush. It's splattering everywhere else, but on the where I want it to splatter. That's it. I don't want big droplets, I just want little splatters. Right, that'll do, because I'm going to have it everywhere. Let's just wrap that up. Wash my paintbrushes when I've finished. Oh, I'm covered in all sorts, guys. Right, I'm just going to put on my heat gun and just dry off them splatters. Okay, so there's my splatters. Next, I've got my gold mica spray. This is just gold mica powder with water, and I'm just going to spritz a little bit. Just to give a shine on my card. So I'm just going to dry off, guys. So there's my card, and now can you see the gold mica has gone, you know, where I've embossed it? Really looks nice. I hope the camera's picking it up a little bit. My aim is, do you remember the mixed media journal that I put together a while ago? I'd like to try and work on it and actually put everything mixed media in there. So I thought the more that we make on a messing on a Monday, we can then fill a mixed media journal up. Okay, so to finish off, I've just got some little words to go at the top. I've got what did I choose? Make today beautiful, shine your light, and choose happy. I'm just going to have to cut them down a little bit because they're a bit too big. I'll just get my scissors. Yeah, I would like to do the journal, the mixed media journal. To be honest, I forget what I make these things, and then with all good intentions, and then forget to get them out and use them. That one can go on there. Because all the things I'm making on a Monday, They're just in a box, so they'd look better in a nice mixed media journal, wouldn't they? Perhaps we could do that. That might be a good idea going forward. I mean, a lot of the stuff I make I do put in journals, but some stuff I don't. They're just sat in a box. Right, I'm just going to get my ink. I'm just going to see if I've got a little finger dauber. Oh, I've got a black thing there, that's fine. I didn't think I had one for black, but there's one there. Okay, I'm just going to gently just go around the edge, just add a bit of black just to finish them off. She says, doesn't seem to be, oh, that's better. Right, there's one. Right, and I think that'll do us. So which one do I want on where? Just trying to see if that one might be better on that one. Yeah, let's do that. Right, let's get some glue on these. I'll have to put them under something heavy. They've warped a little bit because of all the glue and water, but it should be okay. Let's just roll it over. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put anything on the back. I think I'm just going to use these as decorative in the journal. They'd be nice just to look at. Okay, let's do the same. Just roll over it. Surprising what difference an embossing folder makes, isn't it? And let's do this one. Okay, put that one on there. Now I would like my black Nouveau drops to add a couple of little drops. Let's just have a look if they're at hand. I don't know which colour, which tray the black ones are in, to be honest. In that, oh, they're here at the bottom. Yeah. These are just like little, if you've never seen them before, these are crystal drops. There's all different kinds of drops. These are ebony black crystal drops. This one, let's just find a scrap of paper and I'll just show you. You just use them as like embellishing your projects. They just look like enamel dots like that, just checking that they're working. So I'm just going to put one there, just at each corner of my sentiment. You have to leave them to dry a little bit, so be careful you don't touch them. Okay, and then that is me done for today, guys. That's our messing on a Monday project for this week. I've really enjoyed doing them. You know, you don't need the Tim Holtz collage paper. What you can do, if you've not got any collage paper, you could get some white tissue paper. You could use your stamps and stamp images, flowers, whatever you want to, and then use that as, like I've used the Tim Holtz, this one. Just stamp on some tissue paper and use that. You know, tissue paper you can buy in anywhere. You can buy it on Amazon really cheap. You can buy it in your craft shops really cheap, and do it like that. If you've not got embossing folders, then just do your stamping. Yeah, just try and, you know, utilize what you've got in your stash. So there we go then, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching and I hope you feel inspired. So as always, take care and I'll see you all soon in my next video. Bye for now.